Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to a brand new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18 with the St. Louis Browns. We've had the dizzying highs and the lowest of lows. We won 2 World Series in 4 years, and we've had 2 seasons back-to-back now where we just weren't very good. That's the downside. The good news is that this was a fairly decent draft for us. We picked up Al Dark, otherwise known as Alvin Dark, who's going to be learning second base for us in an attempt to crack our lineup. We got Carl Erskine with our second first-round pick. We've got a few other interesting choices. Robert Swanson, our young pitcher we got when we traded Bruce Campbell, is going to get his fair shot. So there's a lot to like this season. But there's also a long way before I can really see us as being super competitive again. What is this email I haven't read? Somewhere is an email I haven't read. Select filter. Unread messages. There are no unread messages. You lie. How does our minor league system look now? We should be we're still one of the worst. The game doesn't really like Dark or Erskine, which I guess makes sense. Frickin' Giants. I don't think Minnie Minoso ever actually played in the majors till he was much older. Because he's black. And because that's the way the fucking majors worked at that time. It shouldn't have. As I mentioned in a previous episode, I think one of the, why is my brain freezing? One of the tutorial series. There were black players in the majors in the 19th century, and then a bunch of them got together and yeah, we don't want them in the majors anymore. Because we're all racist assholes. Not a great start to the season, but we're above 500. Now we're below 500 again. A personal message. We don't know when Al McClain's coming back. Damn, how good has Hank Greenberg been in our version of reality? Not that great. I mean, compared to his real life stats, 300 homers, he's actually about the same. Oh, it's our real life Hank Greenberg lost years to World War II that this Hank Greenberg never did. Hank Greenberg is always one of those guys I remember being in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think ever made it. I don't think he was remotely close to it. But for some reason, my brain is Hank Greenberg is in the Hall of Fame. It's really? Jimmy Fox, 500 home runs. 5 for 5 for Louis Boudreau. Were they all singles? They were all singles. Well, it's fine. And we're just going to go right into the next month, because as I said, April doesn't really teach you much that's meaningful about your team. We're actually off to a kind of a relatively hot start. And so, of course, Hank Sauer had to blow out his back. Fuck. I don't have a center fielder remotely ready to handle that job. Unless I put McNamee in center. Which would be so very, very bad. Because he's not very good at it. Greengrass can't really... Greengrass could handle center. And he's the only center fielder I got that's anywhere near... I'm not trusting Doc Kramer. He's a backup purely. Let's put Hank Sauer on the DL. Let's call up Jim Greengrass and move him to center. Yeah, he looks like hot garbage. Well, I need someone to play center. Everyone gets to move up. Oh, That was bad. That was a very ill-timed injury, and probably means we're not going to be... I mean, we weren't going to be great anyway. But we could have, like, been fairly okay, and now we're just going to be garbage. Because Sauer is so good. I could get Al McLean back. I'd rather have him than Jenkins or Sharp. Jenkins is such a shit stir. You know what? Fire him. Hooray! The clubhouse is like, Jeff Jenkins is the worst human being ever, and we hope bad things happen to him. And then I say, that's not nice, and then I think about it, and I'm like, well, maybe. McLean definitely comes back in. He will take McLean's spot. Oh, how young is Swanson? I don't need to put him on a pitch count, I don't think. And you're going to be a long reliever / middle reliever. I don't know why I'm thinking of Velveteen Dream, but it's fine. Right. I wonder how Bruce Campbell's doing. I kind of miss him, but he just bottomed out, and I'm really worried about Bob Feller. I am super worried about him. I don't know what to think about him. No, you can learn how to play shortstop. That's, you know, how you play shortstop. In case you're wondering why the loading times are so long right now, it's because there's a lot of minor leagues at this point. When World War II ended, a lot of minor leagues just popped out of nowhere. And we won't start to see them getting consolidated until like the 50s or 60s. So, time to take a nap. God damn. Come on. So many minor leagues. Okay. What on earth is happening this season? Okay, now we're starting to bottom out, which is kind of what I expected. There was a time we were super hot, though. I throw my curveball like Clayton Kershaw's and my fastball like Monet Davis. You called up Ashburn at 19? I guess it makes sense. That's not really a real good reason to keep him in there. Stupid Richie Ashburn. Alright, let's take a quick look at how the team is going. Why have we been so good? I have no clue. Yeah, we're bad at pitching and we're bad at hitting. And those are both kind of important things to be good at. We're a little better than average at hitting. Yeah, the defense looks really bad. Who's crapping the bed? I don't think I want to know. I lied last time. I do actually need my fielding stats here. I'll just mark them all. Most fielding stats aren't that useful. I'm definitely not going to innings pitch, but I will add... Oh, no, innings pitch is for catchers. It's not for pitchers. But this is the best way to look at who's pooping the bed, and it's Bauza again. Fielding stats. Is anyone else Major League pooping the bed? Greengrass isn't a great center fielder. Alright, I'm going to trade Booza. I don't care how good he hits. He's so bad defensively, he's already cost us a full win. I just want an outfielder that's just really good. Wehrmeyer's even worse. So he's got that going for him. Ed Sinicki, Jim Burns, these are both at least good defensive outfielders. Burns can hit a little bit. But we do need a better center fielder. And he's got a little bit of pop in his bat, too. I'll take Sinicki. Can I get Sinicki and Burns? I probably can't, but it's worth a shot. Sort by overall, because Burns is a guy without much of a feature. But he's not bad right now. You give me both players. Okay. Done. And right away, as soon as I figure out where they put him, I'm going to put that center fielder on the main roster. Where did you put the new guys? Seriously, where'd you go? This is vexing me. Where did you put my brand new shiny players? Okay. Instantly promote Burns. Or promote Sinicki, because we just need good defense at center. And then in left, who do we put in left? Damari, I think. Damari is a pretty solid hitter. And then Sinicki. Greengrass will back him up. Damari. Sinicki. Greengrass back him up. Alright, let's proceed. That's at least something I can fix, sort of. Oh, Bob Feller got a shutout. Phil Rizzuto's unhappy. Oh, no. Hank Sauer. Yes. Get Greengrass back in the minors. No, you know what? Let's just cut Doc Kramer. Unless he's secretly, like, mega popular. I'm gonna just cut him. And then we put everything back together with Hank back in the lineup. And Sinicki backing up. Hank Sauer hits cleanup, thank you very much. He plays no other position. All the other players on the team bow before him, as they should. Except Lou Boudreau. Lou Boudreau's like, yeah, whatever, mate. I was here first. Then Sauer says, au contraire, mon frere, I was here first. Because I'm pretty sure I did draft Sauer before I drafted. Yeah, we're going into a bit of a slump. 15-5. Good gravy. Oh, it's just sprawled in the water. I think I just saw Feller got another shot. Feller got another shutout. If Feller can't control his walks, we're gonna have to have words about what to do with him. Like maybe even trade him. How's that? Joe. Yeah, the good DiMaggio. I shouldn't really insult. Yeah, there's Feller. Damari's hitter of the week. That's fun. Ted Williams. Turns out he's pretty good. Let's go up to the All-Star break, and then we'll just take a quick survey of the team. We're hovering around 500, which isn't great. I'd either rather be in the playoffs or losing all my games. But, you know... I will look at you guys in just a second here. He'll give me a super old left fielder who can't play. No. Just no. You like the record, you don't like the proven catcher, and you wanted me to do better at home runs. Those are all things that happened. All-Star game. Boudreaux. And that's it. Well, but. That's the only word I can come up with to describe how I feel about that. Right, let's look at our coaches. We could do with a better hitting coach. I will renew your deal because you've actually been a fairly decent bench coach. Our team trainer's been okay. I don't think team trainers have relationships, do they? Alright, trading deadline. Let me guess, you want to start. You're a role player, mate. And you should be happy about that. No one had signed you for like 2 years. Or we're going to get like the 10th pick. And there's going to be like 6 good players in the draft. Damn it. We're going to get more people complaining. Oh, we got a trade proposal. Why do you think I want Adam Komorowski so badly? He's awful. Go away. I will actually flip Vince DiMaggio if I can get something interesting for him. Yeah. They just really want to get rid of Komorowski. Which I don't blame them for, but I ain't going to help you out. One more trade proposal. What have you to offer me? You'll give me a pretty decent left fielder. No. I like Wally Post. It's going to take him a while to develop, but I like him. Let us proceed. Another trade proposal? A good one, maybe? You really want me to give you Carden Dishwater. Quit spamming me, Philadelphia. Oh, this is Washington. Red Rolf. Nope. I worked in Canada. It's a great city. So I think what we'll do this season, since not much has happened and I haven't made very many interesting changes, I think we'll at least start the off season. We might go up to the draft maybe, and then start the next season. We'll see what happens. Mal McLean is bottoming out. Harder, I would like you to go to the minors and rehab. Because you've missed 2 seasons at this point. And if you are going to make a comeback, I want you to get some proper practice. Lou, let me apologize for wasting so much of your career at this point. You won your 2 World Series, but this team ain't even gonna make it. Frickin' Giants. How do you only have 40 wins with Ted Kluszewski? So frustrating. Bob Filler does lead the league in strikeouts again, but I got a feeling that probably also leads the league in walks. Can I get like a sustained losing streak that puts me at like 4 or 5 in the draft pick order? That would be delightful. I could just like purposely just bench everyone. Fichter, not my guy. Sid Gordon. Richie Ashburn having a tremendous rookie season. Now, gunning down the Indians seems inappropriate. I mean, I don't like them either this season because they're not, my guys, but because they get these amazing rookies, and we only get good draft picks when the pickings are shit. That's a good way of putting it. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll do like a year in review kind of thing at the end, and then we'll actually stop after we finish with the draft. Which is the best part of the offseason, I agree. And damn it, we're winning. We're freaking winning. We're going to finish over 500, and then they'll give me a contract extension, but they won't let me get a good draft pick. The shit. Right, I'm looking at 7. And there is no way on earth that there are 7 great players in this draft. Depending on how they treat the Negro Leagues. If they treat them as people that are draft eligible, this actually could be one of the deepest drafts in Major League history. Ben Chapman, 3,500 hits. Nice. And we conclude with the end of the playoffs. Southern League grounds crew consists of one old man and a rake. Jim Bouton is the one I was telling you about the other day that wrote Ball 4. Very good baseball book. And it's the Pirates and the Red Sox again. Personal message, which means someone's retiring. Oh no, it's Vince DiMaggio. I don't care if you want to be traded. I want $1 billion. You give me $1 billion and I'll trade you. Now someone might be retiring. Mel Harder. I think that's fair. You had a decent career, Mel. About as good as you were in real life. You're actually slightly better in real life. But just by a tiny bit. I liked you, mate. You were good. At times. But you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of making the Hall of Fame. Nor should you. Nor should you. So let's delete all messages and end the playoffs. I swear it's been either Boston or Pittsburgh winning the World Series like every year for the past 3 or 4 years. I don't know who I'd actually be rooting for. Nope, it looks like it doesn't matter who I'd be rooting for. I mean, it is kind of a shame that the real-life Ted Williams never got to win a World Series. But you extended my contract. That's right, I forgot. My deal was up. He liked my record. We did a little better at catcher. We did a little better at home runs. He's upset. Another 1-year deal. He really doesn't trust me, does he? Okay. Let's begin with the most important thing to do, which is to find a new hitting coach. Because we need a really good one if we can find it. We have so many minor league coaches now. Who is the best hitting coach that we could get? We could get Bobby Fleming. But Fleming is neutral. Which means... Or Sam Agnew. Boudreaux's the only contact hitter. Carroll? He'd get along with Wilson and Sauer. I do want Wilson's power to develop. Who do we have that's got patience? Nobody. So the question is, do I hire someone who can help Wilson and Sauer? Or do I hire someone who's got a bit more of a track record? I would like you to be my hitting coach, Bobby Fleming, just for now. Because you're young and it looks like you're pretty good at it. Let's look at free agency. It's rarely going to be young guys that are all that good. Max Butcher. Butcher's a borderline starter. Sam Chapman, huh? He's got good power, and he's an amazing defensive outfielder. This is exactly the kind of thing we've been looking for. I will happily sign him. He's what I want. Oh, we'll just finish the whole frickin' offseason. Why the hell not? I'm getting salty now that... well, I shouldn't be that salty. I know he wants an upgraded catcher, but the problem is A. Sears is actually pretty solid. We got our hitting coach. I didn't review my team, did I? Shame on me. We didn't look at what our team did well and not so well. So how can we know where we need to get better? Swanson was pretty good. Oh, Feller. He's still so young. He's 27. He has been in the majors for 10 years. I think it's time to acknowledge you're not a number one starter anymore. Either you need to fix these walk problems or you need to get your strikeout rate back up. Damn. Damn. I don't know what to do at this point with you. I guess I'll put you to available and I'll start seeing if people start knocking on my door. Your stamina's burning out too. Swanson had a relatively successful rookie season. Give me 3 WAR. Didn't strike out as many as I wanted to, but he's still developing. Pretty pleased with him. McLean put in another solid season. Feller was meh. Reed was meh. Why do you think I have the... Get rid of that shit. I don't care how good they are at defending and a stat screen. I genuinely don't know how to upgrade our pitching staff other than just waiting for Erskine to develop. So yeah, pitching used to be a dominant part of our team. Now not so much. Let's look at batting stats. Boudreaux did it again. He has put in outstanding seasons year in and year out. And he's still only 29. I don't remember them ever calling him Old Shufflefoot, but it's whatever. Already 1,700 hits, only 71 home runs, but it's fine. In 8 seasons, he's been very, very good. George Wilson followed up his rookie season with a very fine second season. Still like to see this power develop, but he plays really good shortstop, and he's a pretty good hitter, too. Sauer had a good season. Wow, Mirkowitz. You came out of nowhere. You draw walks. You hit for decent contact. You got me some doubles. Yeah, good on you. Tamari was good. Sanders was good. Sears was good. Mavis, not so much. So I think part of the problem with Sears is that he only hits for power. And he's not hitting enough contact to really make the team excited to have him. I'll look at free agent catchers, but I'll be honest, we're not likely to do a lot better than him. It's on Ernie Lombardi, who probably can't even play freaking catcher anymore. Yeah, we're better off trying to trade for a catcher. Bill Brenner. Can any of you hit? Like, even a little bit. Bill Brenner. Well, he's a good backup at least, so I will go ahead and offer you a deal, too. Oh, no, you want... Let's advance a bit. Getting Chapman will actually solidify some things, too. You will give me a bad left fielder and a minor leaguer that's bad for McQuinn. I will trade McQuinn, actually. If people are in the market for some McQuinn action, I will get up on that. But it needs to be for the right player, like a good catcher. Edwin Lewinsky, no. Sam Hammer, not really. Cooper, Kerr. Nah. We'll see if other people give me offers for McQuinn that I might like a little better. Ooh. How is that possible? How can Wilson be voted the best rookie? He was the best rookie last year. Wilson got his second Gold Glove. Very nice. Oh, that was Cleveland. Damn it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, screw you, Walt Masterson. Nope. Not to Brune. Jocko Thompson won the Cy Young Award. Cincinnati will give me garbage and garbage. Well, I don't want garbage or garbage, so go to hell. Let's look at the draft pool announcement. Maybe that'll decide how far we go in this off season. Because if the draft pool looks like shit, I'll probably just begin the next episode with the draft. But if the draft looks like it's really good, then I want to get to it now. A personal message. Sam Chapman. Contract negotiation. You wanted a proper amount of lettuce. Well, if lettuce was all you wanted, I could give you like 26 heads of lettuce. No, 100 heads of lettuce. And then every time we win a game, I give you a head of lettuce. It's brilliant. I feel very strongly about this lettuce-based economy for Major League Baseball players. The thing is, a lot of baseball players aren't vegetarians, so maybe this isn't the best. Maybe it isn't the brilliant decision that it appears to be. I'm gonna be a little bit bummed. I think let's see how they handle the draft. Let's see how they handle the integration of the Negro Leagues in 47, which is when it happened in real life. It'd be cool if there's like an email about it. Like either A, you can start purchasing players from the Negro Leagues, or B, you can draft them maybe. That might be how they do it. They might be doing it through the draft. OOTP 19, I hope actually handles... I hope OOTP 19 handles the pre-draft years with their new scouting system a little more effectively. But I kind of like the draft, though. It is kind of a fair way to make sure everyone gets at least a chance at a decent player. Yeah, Pete Hughes' career sucked. I don't care if he did win 2 Gold Gloves. That's a bad player. Well, not a bad player, just not remotely Hall of Fame worthy. That's a really random player to pick. Weird. I'm trying to remember, when did the St. Louis Browns disappear? I don't recall. Excellent. You offer me stability defensively and the potential for tremendous hitting. So I'm very pleased with that decision. I'm a trade DiMaggio. Someone might give me something interesting for him. Blackstone Thompson, Cuddle Hawa. You've got the Hawa. Doc Green. Hooper Triplet. Bill Drescher. Drescher's not a terrible choice. He's just not a good one. But he might be the best of a bad bunch. Unless I can find a pitcher to grab here. No one's offering me interesting pitching help. I will actually go ahead and flip him for Drescher. I do need a little more depth at catcher. Can I get you to throw something else in? I mean, after all, I don't think they'd throw anything. Billy Pierce, you're not going to take this deal. I'd have to give you Miracle Wits, and I actually kind of like him. Hamilton Graham, maybe? You really like Don Lund. I guess I can kind of see why. You've got a little bit of pop, and you play a bunch of different positions fairly well. I mean, for a pitching prospect, I kind of have to part with something meaningful, and I think that means Lund. And see if maybe you give me something else. Like Dick Greco. Nah, he's more like a backup type. I'll try it. No, you think it's very bad if I add Greco. There you go. I word call scheme. You think I get a little bit more? Okay. Sure, Guillermo Alvarez. And Tommy Brown. What would I have to throw in? One of my best players. You really like Tommy Brown. Okay. Bill Antonello? Okay, we're not going to get more than 5 people, and this is going to go a long way to rebuild my minor leagues. Jim Burns could very easily handle. Where's Al Dark? Don't tell me he's flamed out already. Oh no, you've actually bumped him up a bit. How's he getting at second? He's not learned second base at all. That's going to take him some time, I think. How were you at second? They played you a shortstop. You know what? I clearly can't trust you to do what I tell you to do. Play him at bloody second base. Don't ever play him anywhere else. Freaking jerks. We're going to have a lot of Hall of Famers from this Brown squad. The real tragedy is that it's going to be a while before the next great Browns team is around. And I might not be around to see it. They might fire me by then. This is actually a pretty damn good draft. Lou Burdett, Whitey Ford, Harvey Haddix, Kurt Simmons, Joe Adcock. Okay, this is actually kind of an exciting draft. Especially for pitching. Alright, we will actually end with the draft then. Because we got like the 6th or 7th pick. Maybe the 7th or 8th. Hall of Fame ceremony. Okay, holy shit, Les Bell. Damn, 100 WAR. Talk about someone that elevates the Hall of Fame. I gotta vote for Camera Eye. I like him too much. Bottomley, go fuck yourself. In the ear. Bump Hadley, Travis Jackson, yes please. Syl Johnson was a really good pitcher. I wonder why... He just pitched like all the innings, it looks like. And the rest of these guys don't really thrill me. Damn. Alright, come on. This has to be a good draft for us. We have to get something we can use. St. Louis and St. Louis swap players. Also not getting anyone knocking on the door for Feller. They must realize what I've realized. No. I don't disagree that Taffy Wright might be a decent player, but I am not giving you a pretty good pitcher, a pretty good pitcher and a very good closer potentially. Go to hell. Why? Why do you keep coming to me with proposals I'll never take? Here, you know what? Erskine's untouchable. And Reed is untouchable. Maybe that'll get you jerks to stop offering me stupid trades. Because I'm not truly in rebuilding mode. I'm in this weird space between rebuilding and reloading. And I'm just hoping that we get a good pick this year. Because the key to our success was having amazing pitching. And the key to getting amazing pitching is to grab it in the draft. Because the great pitchers, especially in the era before free agency, hardly ever left their teams. Oh, 47 will be the next draft, not this draft. I miscounted. So, yeah, it'll be next year that players like Jackie Robinson might become available in the draft. Be a good draft to have a good pick in. Okay. It be draft time. Gus Bell was pretty good, too. This is an overall top-notch draft, and we've got the number 7 pick. Let's just look at default. Let's just let this sink in a bit. This is a very good overall draft. Now, we're probably not going to get any of these players. But like Gus Bell, Walt Drapo, Harvey Haddix, Willie Jones, all very much within our potential grasp. Oh, it's Puddinhead Jones. Okay. Wait, who got drafted already? Okay. Oh, there goes Drapo, there goes Bell. Oh, the Yankees got Whitey Ford. I like that. Joe Adcock, Puddinhead, Kurt Simmons. Right. Lou Burdett. Lou Burdett would be a good pick. Dick Donovan would be an interesting type. Harvey Haddix is kind of bleh. And Bob Rush is kind of meh. Burdett would be a good pick for us. I'm trying to decide why I wouldn't pick Burdett. I can't think of a reason. He's a ground ball. Yep, we're taking Burdett. Draft him. Okay, now we'll start looking at some of these second-tier players. Ooh, Gene Thomas has a lot of power, but that's all he's... Yeah, you're a bad catcher. Don Eggert. Why am I doing it this way? Let's look at contact first, because that's one of the harder things to find. Ray Jablonski has good contact and good power potential, relatively speaking. I will take you. Calvin Felix, sure. Archie Wilson, yes, please. Sure. Maybe you'll work on being a catcher and become less bad at it. I can take you with a 3rd round pick. Lord knows I probably have all of them. I will complete the draft. This was a good draft. Like, really good. It's always a good sign to see them ask for more than the slot, because it usually means that they're going to be worth it. And I'll just be signing all the people right now. This is the draft class that makes or breaks the St. Louis Browns. Plus, now we can get rid of some of these third-round draft picks we've had forever. I thought it was Dana Stubblefield for a moment. Like, why would a defensive tackle be playing baseball? Like, okay. Alright, mate. I think this would be a great place to end the episode. So this has been a very good draft for us. We've got another pitcher, a potential first baseman with loads of power, some other power hitters. I will be curious to see how this goes for us. But this was a good draft. It's all about weighing to see if I can stick around long enough to actually enjoy the fruits of my labors. But that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and next time we'll be playing through the 1947 season. So until then, this has been Indian, and I bid you good day.